Hey guys, starting a new schedule today. No one wants to watch a recap of the previous day at the end of the following day, so we're going to start posting at 11 a.m. EST now. The moment for KC to shine has come and they took advantage with a crushing 3-1 win over Team Heretics. The Boo brothers have finally been defeated. Maybe they could have won if they just had another Boo. Future roster move anyone? After the Boos took map 1, they just couldn't get back into the game. Mini Boo only had a 50% opening duel win percentage across all 4 maps. Benji Fishy was the only player to post a positive KD after the first map. On the other hand, everyone on KC were shooting straight. Jin was tied for the best rating across all maps, but only because VLR rating favors players who die less, as both Martine and Narrate had more kills and more impact over the entire game. Magnum's calls look considerably good for his first grand final as an IGL. He has shown great promise in this role despite having no prior experience, probably because N has been such a great coach, having brought Gambit to their glory back in 2021. Overall, you can tell all the players are extremely well drilled and know exactly how to react in every situation. Narrate popped off this game, as usual, with a 1.24 rating, only 1 point lower than both Martine and Shin, and his overall demonstrated incredible skill with his util, aim, game sense, everything. He was randomly pulled from a pretty terrible tier 2 team from North America, and has truly marked his territory. He's currently the second best rated player in EMEA with twice as many rounds played as Ada Captain, who is first with only 1.22 rating. Narrate really showing how powerful the NA Valorant scene is. I mean, if this random tier 2 guy can show up in Europe out of nowhere and perform so well, how good can your region really be? That leads to a good transition into Americas, who have their Masters qualification games today, with Loud playing EG and NRG playing Sentinels. I'm feeling Energy and Loud should win. Be incredibly surprised if EG beats Loud, but if Sen keeps recent form, they have a decent chance of taking down NRG. The problem is NRG is such a star-studded roster, freeing both Demon 1 and Ethan from the EG contract jail. Might be interesting to see if we get an NRG EG Grand Final, where they could take down their former team, with whom they won champs last year. The other matches that happened yesterday were the Chinese ones. FPX was able to beat DRG, and I'll give you 1 second to guess who won the EDG Trace game. Kang easily top fragging both maps. Kang overall looking incredible this season. I was a little scared, since earlier this year he talked about being a little burnt out from Valorant, and took a couple of maps to start feeling his groove again, but I'm really glad to see that he's come back from that. Probably gained a new sense of passion from hearing me scream in the crowd. But most importantly, both our predictions from yesterday were absolutely correct. I'm thinking we see another EDG win tomorrow, and I'll predict Kang has a rating of over 1.3. Still nothing to report from Pacific, sorry about that. But to get more general, it seems that Chamber is starting to come back into the meta, being seen by artists on Sunset. Seems like the recent buffs really did make a difference, although hopefully he isn't as OP as he was in his prime. I'm praying that Chamber can find a good spot in the meta where he's not played too dominantly on certain maps, but is played. Speaking of meta agents, Jett is not one of them, only being played on a few maps across all leagues. This is only my personal opinion, but I quite enjoy Sunset. I know people love hating on everything new, but it really reminds me of old CS maps with its layout. But Fracture will never be beaten out in my books. I'm also glad to see Icebox and Breeze back in the cycle. Despite Breeze's changes seeming a little strange to me, it's always fun to see the aim demons unleash on 2 heavy aim maps. Anyways, it seems like this is all the time I have for today. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe because we post 2 esports clips each day along with these daily updates. See you all tomorrow.